All right, guys. So today's tip is all about motivation. Um, how do you get out there? Um, I think we all know running's wonderful, but it's hard. Sometimes you just don't want to do it. So you know the situation. It's early morning. It's dark out. You know it's cold out there, and crawl out of bed. You work way to the door, and who's there to meet you? Your old friend, the inner voice, right? We know the inner voice. Inner voice says, "Oh man, come on, let's go back to bed." And one strategy is, shut up. You shut up and you put your shoes on right now. Let's do this. But the danger of that is your inner voice can, start crying. Can be sensitive. And I found it's not to anyone's advantage to have a relationship like that. So motivation is essentially the delicate dance with your inner voice. Because, if you treat your inner voice poorly, you're going to have a stalemate. You're going to have hurt feelings. You're ready to go. Inner voice is sitting at the door, pouting, giving you the silent treatment, whatever. But the thing is, you need your inner voice. Sure, you can shrug it off, put your shoes on yourself, get out the door and start running, but, who's going to tell you to keep going? Right? Not your inner voice. Your inner voice is still sitting at the door. Okay, so I think some of us, we don't think ahead. And we think we can bully our way to motivation. But again, it's that dance. It's kind of like romancing. Your inner voice, you wanna have that relationship. And it really goes both ways, because you can have a tough weekend, been sitting around, haven't been running, delicious bowl of ice cream, we're like, hey, I'm gonna go have another one. Get up to get another bowl, and your inner voice is like, hey, you sure about this? And you're like, yeah, you know what, you're right. But at the same time, what are we talking about here? We're talking about getting up early. We're talking about an inner voice, a little groggy. Hey, let's go back to bed. Hey, remember the ice cream? Yeah, the inner voice remembers the ice cream. Are you sure about this? You head back to bed? And if you've got that trust in that relationship, you're gonna feel that smile and be like, you know what, you're right. Let's get those shoes on, right? So yeah, that's all it is. Can I give you clear-cut answers? Can I put out a mathematical equation for you to figure out how to get motivated, how to build that strong trust with the inner voice? No, I can't. I can give you 4 keys. 4 keys to this relationship. First one is trust. You got to be able to trust each other. Second one, communication. Communication with manners. Please put my shoes on. Third one, joy. This should be, we're not doing this to punish ourselves. We're doing this to have fun, to experience an adventure. We should do it together and just laugh together. But with that, number 4 is sorrow. To be able to cry together, and like an internal hug is warm. It's practicing physical distancing. It's okay. And with time, hopefully you can get there. Like for me now, when we're on the same page, we're communicating, there's trust, high fives, butt slaps. if that, I'm come from like a football background in high school, so that's okay. Whatever kind of like camaraderie you can come up with your inner voice, can be a real blessing to your running. So take that this week. The delicate dance of motivation. You and your inner voice, you're in this together. Respect, trust, joy, sorrow. Try that out this week. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, guys.